Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to our channel. Today we are diving headfirst to our predictions for the round of 16 in the Euro 2024. The group stage was intense. Now it's time to see who can handle the pressure and the knockout stage. We will break down each matchup and give you our take on who we think will advance to the quarterfinals. Are you ready? Let's start with Spain against Georgia.
Spain against Georgia. While Spain qualified with ease at the top of the Group B, Georgia probably gave us the biggest surprise of the tournament to date. With a 2-0 victory against Cristiano Ronaldo, they also qualified to the knockout stages in their first Euros appearance. Big respect, shout out to Georgia. So starting off with Spain, they were in the group of death and they killed. They smashed everybody. So they showed us that they are a force to deal with in this tournament, and not just the results but also the style of play was extremely impressive. And for Georgia, they already exceeded their expectations by reaching to the next round, and you gotta give a lot of credit to Willy Sagnol, who had the right tactical approach, and he showed us that if you have the right tactical approach, you can beat individually stronger teams like Portugal. So huge respect. I mean, in their first appearance in the Euro, they made it to the round of 16. So from now on, they have nothing to lose. They already won. They are the winners of this tournament for me. And with players like Kvaratskhelia and Mikau Tadze, they have some weapons on the offensive side, so they can harm Spain too, like they did against Portugal. I mean, it's still mission impossible against Spain, but if there is a 1% chance to go through and to win this game, I'm sure that Willy Sagnol and his team will go for it. So my prediction is 2-1 for Spain. Normally I would go higher on goals for Spain, but there is a Georgian monster called Mamardashvili, and I think he will perform once again.
Next up, we have got Romania taking on the Netherlands. Romania managed the top Group E, but let's be real, everyone in that group ended with 4 points. They had a bit of luck on their side to make it so far. On the other hand, the Netherlands finished third in Group D. But let's not forget, they were in a tough group. They had a draw against France and faced Austria, who ended up winning the group. I think the Netherlands have learned from their match against Austria and won't make any more mistakes. So my prediction is 2-0 for the Netherlands.
So, Germany against Denmark. After 32 years, these two faced each other in the Euros 1992 finals. There will be a rematch this Saturday evening on the round of 16. While the hosts finished first in Group A with 7 points after 3 games, Denmark is still waiting for their first win in this tournament. They only had 3 points, still was enough to get the second place and advance to the round of 16. Let's start with the hosts, with Germany. So in terms of his starting 11, the national coach, Julian Nagelsmann. Why am I saying it like an Englishman? Julian Nagelsmann, yes, will be forced to make some changes on the defensive end of his team. Why? Jonathan Tah is suspended after picking up his second yellow card against Switzerland, and there's also a big question mark for Antonio Rüdiger because he suffered a muscle strain also against Switzerland, while Schlotterbeck will replace Jonathan Tah on the left side, his future teammate, his future Borussia Dortmund teammate Waldemar Anton, or would be the first option in the event of Rüdiger's absence. So if he's not available, I think that there is a huge chance that Waldemar Anton will play alongside Schlotterbeck. In addition, once again, the question arises on the front line: Kai Havertz or Niklas Füllkrug. In my opinion, Füllkrug has proven his worth with 2 Joker goals and might be the better fit against these physical Danish guys in the back line. While talking about the backline of Denmark, let's get straight to Denmark. So, in terms of manpower, there will be one key part missing: Morten Hjulmand. He is playing a decent tournament and scored a banger. I mean, Denmark scored just 2 goals and he scored a banger. The guy scored a goal in a team who only scored 2 goals in 3 games. So he's an important part and they will miss him. He will leave a gap in midfield. The first candidate to start alongside Højbjerg will probably be Thomas Delaney. And yes, finally to my opinion, my prediction. I expect Germany to win the game. My prediction is 3-1 3-1 for Germany. I would actually say 3-0, but the changes in the backline of Germany are causing some concern, and therefore I think Germany could concede a goal but will still go through and reach the quarterfinals. I'm sure about that. 3-1 Germany.
Austria against Türkiye. Austria finished first in Group D, proving themselves as a very strong team. They had a narrow 1-0 loss to France. France wasn't necessarily the better team in that match. I didn't expect them to beat the Netherlands, but they put on an incredible performance to secure the spot in the round of 16. Türkiye, on the other hand, finished second with a fantastic win against Georgia. They had high hopes but lost against Portugal. However, they bounced back with a thrilling 2-1 victory over Czech Republic. What a match was that. I think this match will be closely contested and end in a 1-1 draw, and I hope Turkey will win the penalties.
With Portugal and Slovenia, there will be another title contender entering the knockout stage. Let's talk about Team Portugal. Defeat against Georgia was pretty disappointing. Of course, now the Ronaldo fans will say, we were already through. I don't mind if this team, if any team, I don't mind which team, if it is led by Cristiano Ronaldo, it has the win. Okay? They have to win. They have to win. Despite the fact that he's not delivering, I still think that they have too much quality to lose against Slovenia. No disrespect to Slovenia, but that's just fact. Yeah, and now a brief look to Slovenia. And about Slovenia, they reached the round of 16 for the first time, like Georgia. And they may be the underdogs against Portugal, but the Slovenian team is still without a defeat in the Euros, and they managed to get a draw against England. So I think that this will boost their confidence. Nevertheless, my prediction is a 3-0 win for Portugal. I think they will finally arrive, and I expect a goal from Cristiano Ronaldo.
England against Slovakia. I have to be honest, England has been quite disappointing in the group stage. Although they finished first, the only win was against Serbia. Slovakia, on the other hand, has impressed me more in the group stage, especially with their victory against Belgium. They have shown they compete with strong teams. I think England will scrape with 1-0 win in this match, but I'm predicting they won't make it past the quarterfinals.
Now we approach a game that on paper screams football festival. Although the recent form is not so festival-like, I'm talking about France against Belgium. First up, Team France. After the opening win against a strong Austrian side, everything seemed to be as usual for France, but then they ended up getting 2 draws against Netherlands and against Poland, and that caused quite a bit of concern in the French football world. And now the big superstar of the French side, Kylian Mbappe, is expected to do the job. He broke his nose in game 1, missed game 2, scored in game 3 from the spot, and now I think it's time to deliver, and I think he will avoid a early exit against Belgium. And now let's move to Belgium. Belgium must respond. That's it. Belgium must respond. You could see the disappointment of their supporters even after qualifying to the next round. They are disappointed, and you guys have to respond. I mean, Coach Tedesco must now come up with a way to hold his own against France. Otherwise, his seat would be in a serious danger. And yes, my prediction is that it will be a boring game. It will be a tactical, high-quality game, which is the definition of boring. I hope that I'm wrong, and they will show us what these nations are capable of. And I'm going for a 2-0 win with a brace for Kylian Mbappe.
So the last match is Switzerland against Italy. I have to say, Italy has been a bit of letdown in the group stage. They only managed to secure 3 points against Albania. On the other hand, Switzerland has shown they are a stronger side, grabbing a point against Germany, which is no small feat. I think that makes the difference. For this match, I'm predicting a 1-0 victory for Switzerland. I hope you liked the video, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below the video, and see you in the quarterfinals.